Alright, hello everybody. Yeah, I'm Ryan Ford. So it's my first of 3 runs. really long-a-thon. 9, damn. Hey, glad to be back though. Yo, whoever's running the RRLAT channel, hello. I'm assuming that's Zelda, but I'm not too sure. Okay, so whenever you're ready for the timer, I will count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, cool. So, Link's Awakening DX, 100% no wrong work, not out of bounds. Or, we call no OoB for short. So, 100% to get all the permanent items that are in your inventory. So, like, heart pieces, there's pictures in the DX version that we also get. It's DX exclusive. Yeah, all the equips, and yeah, and then beating like all the dungeons pretty much. Oh, and I guess that includes also trading the shovel for the boomerang, because we won't have the shovel anymore later. So yeah, getting the sword early by holding my shield forward during the owl cutscene. If you come from the right side, you can actually like damage boost into the sword to save a little bit more time, but I wanted to see if I could get a rupee from that urchin. So all these enemies I'm farming on the beach have a 50% chance to drop a rupee, which is kind of bad so far, but I'm also trying to duplicate rupees by when they drop, I'm having them touch Link and his shield on the same frame. You can also do it with the sword instead, and it'll collect it twice. So I got 3 rupees out of 10 kills at 50% chance each, so that was pretty bad, but that's okay. So yeah, need to grab that seashell, because gonna power up to level 2 sword. That was decent, at least, the grass. Each of the grass oh, flashing lights warning when I go back in the shop here, also. So look away if you're photosensitive, by the way. Alright, and also fake buying the bombs there by opening the save quit menu after confirming, because it takes 2 consecutive frames to advance for it to confirm the next text that will like deplete your rupees, but it already puts your bombs in your inventory on that frame. So with that, we're able to buy the bombs without spending the rupees, and then and spend the rupees here to play the trendy game. So we can get the magic powder early here. And yeah, so I stole the shovel, then I stole the bow after, because we can't afford them. We also do get a picture for stealing too, that we don't see like a cutscene or anything for that picture happening. There's 12 pictures that we want to get that used to be able to print out on like a Game Boy printer. If anyone had that as a kid. So shovel there. Going for a trick here called bomb trigger. So I forced a way to drop 2 bombs on the same screen. Normally you can only have 1 bomb on one screen at a time. So I dropped the bomb like right as I was transitioning, and then dropped a second bomb, and that skipped the cutscene of the owl landing and flying away there, which saves like 2 seconds. So I really get 1 try at it. And then I bomb triggered here to skip the cutscene where if you use the magic powder on Terran, there's a cutscene that happens and some extra text that you would get. And then I save and quit getting the tail key to skip the text, and there's a cutscene with the owl telling you that you should go to Dungeon 1 after. Oh, that was bad RNG there. funny, it's like 1 in 4 chance for that to happen. In the last like 4 out of 5 runs, I've had that same RNG from that Dr. Rock. But it's the way that goes sometimes. So you can put the key in from the side to save a little bit of time. And there was text when I entered. There's supposed to be text when I entered the dungeon telling you which dungeon you're in. So it would say like level 1 Tail Cave, but I skipped the text by pausing when the text was going to come up. Since I needed to do a menu anyway, then it's convenient to do the menu there. And I did what was called Bam Boost, and boosted into... Oh, I was using my iframes because like the mini Moldworm, it's kind of a troll there, so didn't want to interact with it and kind of boosted myself towards the chest as well. And then gonna try and bump these hard heads with the shield. Oh, how did I get hit? That's weird. Okay, I'm not gonna go for the risky strat on the to get the feather here, because if I fail in the worst possible way, I'll lose 1.5 hearts, and because I took that hit, then my health is exactly low enough that I could die to that, which would be annoying. So you can do like a shield bump on the spike traps there, and usually avoid getting hit, but if you fail it, then you'll lose 1 heart from getting hit by it, but then they'll probably like knock you into the pit also, which will lose another half a heart, so want to be careful with that. So the feather, one of the most broken items in this category. So Link can clip into walls naturally, or solid tiles, so like walls, fences, trees, etc. And if you're clipped into it and jump with the feather, then face away from a wall that has ledges, which conveniently, like, all these dungeon walls have ledges. Then, yeah, if you face away and hold away from the wall, then Link will, like, jump off of a ledge, which turns off his collision, so you can, what's it called? Yeah, you can pretty much go through most stuff. So I went through, like, the key block without having a key and stuff like that. And Moldworm, probably the hardest boss in the run. Fortunately, I didn't get knocked into a pit or anything, which is nice. Also, one sec. So I posted, I tried to post that I was live here, but I saw it, like, failed to send on Twitter, so. As usual, janky website. Alright, getting through the owl cutscene. I jumped as the cutscene was starting to, so I, like, wasted some frames, but it's not so bad. So, since I'm playing in Japanese, you can press B here to dismiss this text box. If you keep mashing A, you'll get, like, 12 more text boxes, roughly. So, I think it's most 1.0 versions, and I think all Japanese versions, if I recall correctly. For whatever reason, you can press B to skip all that. Which, yeah, Japanese compared to English, throughout the run, I forgot how much time it saves. I think it's like 5 minutes or something. Or is that for the shorter category? Oh my gosh, I actually forget. It might be the shorter category. Any percent, no wrong work, not a bounce. So yeah, you can super jump there to get the heart piece. You can also do a bomb trigger, which is a second faster if you do it optimally. But if you fail it, then wasting bombs is bad. And then also, sometimes I think there's like a 1 in 8 chance you could be on a bad subpixel, and it can also somewhat fail, where you need to like pause and buffer another bomb drop again, which would overall waste a second compared to the strat that I did, instead of saving a second. But then also for marathon safety, I do want to keep the 2 extra bombs in case I mess up before the second boss. So, glad that I did not forget to get the camera there. That's pretty important. Or talk to the mouse, because you need to talk to him to like get most of the pictures as well. So, King Moblin, gonna try to defeat him in 2 cycles. He, has 8 health. And he, so my sword does 2 damage, and then, or sorry, my spin slash does 2 damage, and then regular swings do 1, since I have level 1 sword currently. And I saw in chat the mention about the seashells for level 2 sword as well. Yeah, we'll be getting, later. Yeah, about like 2/3 into the run, roughly. Alright, so doing a trick called Flock Clip there, where you can text clip through interactable objects. Well, ones that give you text, so because I don't have the bracelet yet and you can't lift heavy objects, and you get that text for rocks. So if you hold so I held up and left as I interacted with it, and then yeah, it shifted Link over to the left a little, and since I was already clipped into the tree, you could like push yourself a little further to clip past the tree. So yeah, more text skipping with the save and quit menu here. It saves about 8 frames per time that you do it on most items and chests. Rupee chests though, it's actually faster to just dismiss the text blocks and not open your save quit menu to skip it. It's like frames faster. So when I got the 50 rupee chest in that one cave, then I didn't do the save quit menu. It's like marginally faster. At least I think I didn't do it. I sometimes skip that text by habit, but I don't think I did this time. So yeah, since I have the bow and you're supposed to have this, like, you're kind of expected around Dungeon 5 to have it, so it's like pretty broken for the early game. There's a ghost skip, so normally you're supposed to light those torches to scare the ghosts away, but you can lure them to the edge of the room and shoot them, push them out with arrows, or you can use your sword as well. And then, what's it called? This room, you have to kill these enemies in this specific order. A lot of people that couldn't figure this out because they didn't know that the bunny is called a Pole's voice. Is the owl hint says to kill them in that order. It's like the Pole's voice, Keese, and then whoops, Pole's voice, Keese, and Astolfos in that order. It spawns the boss key. So you can cheese this by dropping a bomb and holding it over your head to weigh down that platform instead of picking up the pot on the side. So it's a little faster because you're just taking a more direct line. Yo, thanks, Manic Ascendant. Yeah, sorry, since I have chat up only on my phone, then I have to like look way over to look at chat, so been really only looking if I have like a lot of downtime, you know? So, you can grab this pot, flip into the wall, and throw the pot to the left. And you can break this in one... Oh my gosh, whoops. You can break it in one cycle because of that. So yeah, I dropped the bomb late because that sucks, but that's okay. Yeah, why did I mess that up? So I was supposed to have the bomb up above push him down towards me, and then I wanted to bomb arrow the wall to kill him with 2 bombs. But so when I threw the pot into the wall and broke it, I somehow, when I pressed up, I unintentionally got like an up and left input, so Link like moved like to the left, and then I was off my position. So then I tried to fix my position, but then I was too slow dropping the bomb due to that happening. So I'm going to blame my controller. I have been trying to replace this thing for like a year and a half at this point, roughly. So wait, it's been a year and a half. Oh, I lied. It's like 14 months, but still. Bit less. So yeah, I grabbed what we call the Heart Piece of Shame. I skipped it before when going towards Dungeon 2 because it saves a frame to get it while going downwards there, instead of getting it before. Yeah, because pushes Link down 1 pixel, so it saves a frame. Like the whole reason. It's funny when you like fail and like fall into the pit a bunch because you like try to skip it or something. Burn all that time. Alright, so yeah, another seashell, so save and quitting since I need to backtrack anyway. Just doing some like partial cleanup with items at this point. Forgot to issue a flashing lights warning for that Mad Batter too, my bad. If there was anyone photosensitive, I really hope that you're okay. Cause yeah, there's like maybe what, like 5 photosensitivity warnings in this category. The other categories I run, usually there's like 1 to 2 in total, but yeah, since the gonna be getting the capacity upgrades from Mad Batter, and oh, I also need to let me think. Okay, I'm gonna put a bomb, just put a bomb here without using the bomb arrow, because I forgot I wasted like 3 arrows. No, I wasted 2 extra arrows during that boss fight. So I think I needed to conserve 1, because I usually have 1 extra with the routing that I do most of the time. 1 or 2 extra most of the time. So yeah, getting the picture from Richard, which you probably guess what kind of memes we have with that. Be creative. Yo, Froob, thank you for that raid. What's up, Matt? Oh, I forgot about the L2 sword, so I guess there's like 6 photosensitivity warnings then. Yeah, because the lightning from the when the sword is forming. The epic cutscene. So I'm in Seashell Mansion here, which if you have exactly 5 rupee, or exactly 5 seashells and exactly 10 seashells, when you go there, you get a extra seashell. So we make use of that by visiting there twice. So me going for, oh wow, that was lucky, 2 buffer villa skip. So you can can't pause cancel falling pause cancel falling into the pit. So if you pause on the same frame that you're supposed to fall in there, then it'll cancel it and push Link down a couple pixels. So you can there's a bit of a tile you can stand on down there and screen transition, and then because there's a bunch of solid bush tiles in the way, when you transition down, it zips Link down to the next available tile. So it zipped him to the bottom of the villa, the bottom of the inside of the villa. So with that, I was able to skip going to Canalet Castle entirely. Chard saves like 5 minutes, roughly. Oh, I think that was frame perfect. So Jesus jumps, you can also cancel drowning by pausing, and Link will be standing on the water for 1 frame. Oh, frame perfect again, dang. It's kind of heat. And then we can put this key in backwards by clipping into the side of this, side of the key block. So I'm gonna burn a little time with menu error here, so there you go. Yeah, so I messed up my menu a bit earlier. But yeah, I saw the goat Phantom Matt in chat though. I also saw you doing a run yesterday, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, killing enemies to get a piece of power drop. So I think at this point of the game, if you get 30 kills without save and quit or without dying, and without actively having a Guardian Acorn, then you will get a piece of power drop. So I think the Acorn and the piece of power are going to be like next to each other here, so I got to be careful about that. Alright, they're not next to each other, but they are in the same room, and you can override one with the other, so I needed to avoid the Acorn. Oh my gosh. So going for Dodongo skip here, where You can super jump and clink it with your spin slash. You have a pretty small window there to get it. Otherwise, you could get stuck in those blocks and soft lock if you're late, because you won't get pushed far enough. Alright, going for... Oh, it was too early again. Dang. Sucks. I messed up the exact same way in the practice run yesterday, too. I was like, probably like a frame early. So yeah, you can shield bump off of the Stalfos there, and you can get pushed up towards where this boss key is. To save a bit of time, but that's okay. So yeah, another Dodongo skip, and then the flock clip again here as well. And if you go back up the stairs there, you'll soft lock, so you really don't want to do that. Otherwise, yeah, then you're sad and have to save and quit. And then, since I have Piece of Power, you can walk up to that one bird and hit him before he teleports, instead of dashing at him, so frame saver there. Then this boss, oh, I'm getting screwed by frame rules. So, there's like a frame rule that checks when he should, like, start regenerating, and if you hit him, like, at that same time, then he'll not split, and because of the Piece of Power, he has extra, like, hit stun and iframes, so, it's, like, more likely to happen when you have Piece of Power. Yeah. That was rough. Oh, thanks for that, Matt, also, about the, mentioning the save and quit there. 2 good runs, one incredibly bad run. Oh, no. Eesh. And yeah, Mad Batter, yeah, the first 2 times I visited him, I'm gonna be saying no. Because, yeah, I don't want to get more, I don't want to increase my magic powder. So, that, will kill the run if I say yes to that. So if to say no first, then, second time. First visit, get bombs, and then, second visit, we increase our arrows. Because we need the refill for them as well. Alright, and this, pretty hidden heart piece here. And then talk to Terran. Gonna skip the bees cutscene. If you open your save and quit menu on the same frame that the cutscene's supposed to start, you can save 2 seconds there. But if you want to be safe, you can just do 2 pause buffers in a row after, or save quit buffers in a row, which is 2 seconds slower, but it's like pretty guaranteed if you do it like that. I tried to actually just manually time it, but I was early, so just meant I could just do the buffer after. So coming back for these seashells. Ad break. Uh-oh. Oh, what? I slashed my sword. I overmashed. I just wanted to show some goofy stuff, but that's okay. Eat this guy, Bow Wow, thank you. Recently, I've had like runs where Bow Wow like will lunge at that guy and miss him, so, and then I'll get hit because of that. Oh, I didn't clip into the wall, so I'm gonna get hit here. Yeah. So yeah, doing some mid-game cleanup. Need to do part of the trade sequence to be able to get Marin. And then yeah, like grabbing items on the way as well. Ooh, got that frame perfect instead of the two buffers. So yeah, trading for the honeycomb there. Oh yeah, I saw the I saw that in the really longathon Discord, there was the 1 month premium trial. Oh, I also wasted a frame by not just carrying the rock. That's my bad there. Yeah, you want to just carry the rock out of that screen. And yeah, if you're too far to the left when you do that super jump, you can get stuck in the little corner of that wall there and soft lock yourself. So yeah, so we cheese the dream shrine there with doing what's called a naked super jump. So I didn't use like a weapon to turn myself around. And then going fishing for another heart piece. So we need to grab the big boy on the bottom right. So to make things easier, we just make the top fish latch on and run away to get it out of the way. Or you can catch it if you want to, but I think... I reeled it all the way in? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. I've never done that in a run, ever. Okay, so I needed to make sure that far left fish didn't get attracted due to wasting all that time there. That's a funny mistake to make. I wasted 10 more rupees, so I need to grab 10 more later as well, due to that. Which is fine, that's easily fixable. I just have to remember, if anything. So grabbing the extra rupees is like a very marginal time loss, but the bulk of the time loss was that bad fishing, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to use that Twitch Turbo, like the 1 month free trial as well. I still have the link up on my computer, or on my phone. So, gonna use that probably. I don't know how long the trial is gonna last, though. I would like to see if I can, like, pair it together with, like, you know, try and get it on, like, the 11th or 12th or something, so I could have it for AGDQ as well. Maybe. I'll probably just do it now in case that in case the offer is gone. But anyways, so yeah, I grabbed that seashell and then gotta meet up Marin for a hot date on the beach. And touch this nut. Yeah, Matt's right there. Yeah, so yeah, it's when you complete a heart, then you get extra text and like a animation of like a new heart appearing on your heads-up display. So yeah, conveniently the fishing there. So you completed a heart container, then it skips that text as well. Which is pretty cool. And then the meme about the seagull RNG. Yeah, the seagulls were all like grouped up at the end there. What's up, Kyle? So gonna hold up and left to grab the heart piece, and up and right to get past the stairs before the mouse blocks you, so you can do a bit of a frame saver there. And then this really hidden picture over here. And Link's hilarious face to me. So yeah, save and quit here. So yeah, going to the weathercock. So we call this one the cock block photo because of Taryn's dad getting in. How you get away with it this time? Sorry about the The seagull RNG. Alright, so here, what am I doing again? Oh, right, yeah, so... doing a bomb trigger here. So even though I have Marin in this category, it's still faster to bomb trigger for the walrus skip. So in other categories, since we don't have Marin, we have to like bomb trigger it and then like leave the screen on the same frame that the cutscene would play, and it like skips the cutscene. But here we want to actually watch the cutscene since Marin is here. Because there's like a bug that happens if you do walrus skip normally with the cutscene skip. So you can bomb trigger this heart piece as well. I jumped next to the transition so that I could just buffer up and bombs to do the bomb trigger like for free essentially. Since I wanted to equip boots anyway to run through this area. And then, arrows. And yeah, another well-hidden heart piece through a cracked wall. And then, yeah, there's a seashell way down here that it's convenient to get, so go for that and then save and quit to backtrack. The Link standing on the cliff with Marin, that cutscene. I love Link's face. There. Alright, so I'm gonna learn song 1 from Marin here. So I've got like 30 seconds of downtime. I forgot to charge my phone, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. Cause I gotta head out right after this run, so probably smart to charge my phone. Okay, I'm back. So thanks, Graceful Shutdown. What's up? Alright, so make sure to say yes here so you don't have her teach you the song again. And then you want to press B to skip this text, otherwise you get like 3 text boxes. And then have to go to Dungeon 4 in this category, because after you beat Dungeon 4, then there's a ghost that appears. And what does that entail? Oh, first off, French press, some swag. Which, optimally, doing the route like this... Or sorry, French press, whoa, French bonks, I meant to say. Saves 0.2 seconds, but... I think since I made like 2 mistakes, then I probably didn't save the frames. But anyway. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So after you beat Dungeon 4, when you go to the southern half of the world map, then there's a ghost that appears, and you have to do its side quest before you are able to enter any more dungeons, which in other categories we skip it because the ghost doesn't spawn if you already have the level 2 bracelet. So in a lot of categories we do Dungeon 6 before Dungeon 4. So but in this category there's a picture with the ghost that we need to get for Hundo, so Because of that, we need the ghost side quest. Alright, so what's this called? Obstacle skip. I think it's like a 2-pixel window if you're at the top of that platform that you can jump around that obstacle instead of dashing through it, and it saves a quarter of a second. The 2 frames early on this Jesus jump this time. So yeah, since I don't have the flippers yet still, then I have to Jesus jump to get on those stairs. I can go for this, what's it called? Seashell and picture. So it's convenient to get these now. There's also like a route divergence here. You can get the bird key with a trick called early rooster skip, but I'm gonna be doing the regular rooster skip because after the latest world record, then was deemed more worth it to just go for a regular rooster skip, because early rooster skip has the potential to save like a dozen seconds, but because it's very like, what is it, like sub-pixel dependent and like frame rule dependent, whether you'll get like the outcomes you need, then you'll more often than not be losing time than saving time. Ooh, I was late on that Jesus jump. This time I got it frame perfect on the second try, but that's okay. So especially because I have only 2 arrows left, I had to do that trick this time. Sideways block push there by so to get the early nightmare key. It's probably not gonna work, but I have to be careful not to screen transition there, otherwise it's gonna crash the game. Alright, so get to do the easier strat here. So just waited for the P-hat to rise a bit there, and then I jumped. Let me see something. Back? Okay. All right, I'll count down. If I don't know if the timer was stopped or not, so I don't have the stream up. But 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so yeah, I guess they missed the quick kill on what's that jerk? Anglerfish there. I'm not sure when it started to die, but hey, it happens. Tech stuff happens, you know. So yeah, the best song. There's been community debates about song 2 versus song 3 for best song. Alright, so P-Hat Clink. Yeah, so okay, so I failed the harder strat for P-Hat Clink, and then I did the easier version afterwards. And then, yeah, then pretty much after that, then yeah, I went to the Anglerfish and fought him. And got the instrument, so, okay, yeah, that's like, pretty much like the 3 things that y'all missed. Yeah, because after I finished the dungeon, then I was looking at chat and saw that there was a panic. So picnic, was it? So yeah, I was able to clip around that that enemy with the rock there to not get hit. It's actually I think it's optimal to actually like kind of like clip past it, but also damage boost, like get hit sideways by it. But that's okay. Alright, so can also bomb trigger with pits, and I'm not sure why the side part of the side of this wall has like a pit there, but you can if you can mash 2 bombs within 4 frames apart, then you can cause a bomb trigger to happen there. So I skipped a bunch of the trade sequence and got the mermaid's bra. So you can get the mermaid scale here. Okay, I was 2 frames early, but yeah. So you can yeah, cutscene skip there. I think if you're within 7 frames early, then you save time. So yeah, it was early by 2 frames. That's annoying that happened. So yeah, pretty rough trick that often scares people away from running this category. Oh, that's lame. What's it called? The Zora bump. Yeah, okay, there you go. Alright, that was kind of rough, but made it, at least. Yeah, so you can, like, bump into the Zora, and then, either bump into the Zora or its fireball, and then, as you're falling off of that ledge, and then you can, like, land on the ledge so that you can super jump, and, the skip's, needing the hook shot for that, rock that's on the left over there. And then, you want to get to talk to this guy as fast as you can so that this mouse in the water doesn't swim all the way to the right and then all the way back to the left. If you're too slow, you can lose like 5 seconds or something. Yo, thanks, Rhythmical. Just in time for the worst trick, I know, right? Yeah, I'm surprised I got shot by the Zora when I bumped him. The first time that I went for it. I swear that normally doesn't happen, so I got owned by that. They gave me the easiest spawn as well. So yeah, that middle spawn is the easiest one. So I got pretty lucky, but then he shot me for no reason. And then I find the top spawn the hardest, but yeah, it gave me that second. Oh my gosh, I'm like looking at OBS and like the ghost is just like mostly gone with some pixels because of the 30 FPS streaming. That's funny. I don't know if it like actually looked like that on the stream or not, but compared to since I saw my TV and OBS like side by side, it's like funny. DVC too realistic. Yeah, so trade the shovel here to get the boomerang, which is probably one of the most boomerangs. Yeah, the most boomerangs of boomerangs, exactly. Probably one of the most broken boomerangs in like the Zelda games. You can one-shot a lot of enemies, and you can also cut these bushes with the boomerang too. So it stuns some enemies, it also just one-shots a lot of them. And can also one-shot the final boss, which you might see, because it's the backup strat. If we don't... if I don't do like the skip for the final phase of the final boss. So yeah, this game's really broken. It's if like one-hit killing the final boss is like a backup, you know? Alright, flashing lights warning again for Mad Batter. So, I also have to make sure I don't accidentally play the ocarina during this cutscene, otherwise you can like soft lock your game, which I've never seen happen, but I've heard the legends, so... Alright, so played the bass song. Alright, so bringing the ghost back to his grave now. After he demanding me to pretty much go around the world for him. So, bringing the grave, then the owl giving me a lecture. And then want to walk up to the grave so that we can get a picture as well. Oh yeah, the cutscene where it was under that bridge, where the guy was fishing up the mouse. If you also pause on that screen, like opening your menu, then for some reason you won't have the picture, and then you have to re-enter that screen and watch that cutscene again. So you have to be careful about that. Either losing a lot of time or potentially making your run invalid if you open your menu there. So yeah, I can kind of cheese that heart piece with the boomerang there. So, I think you're intended to have the hook shot there, but you can still cheese it in like different ways too. But the boomerang's like the fastest. Are you kidding me? My controller, man. I'm so mad. I was holding up and I like saw Link like move right and just like walked out. Waste so much time. Oh my gosh, that's exactly how I didn't one cycle the second boss. The exact same thing happened. Oh well, anyways. So yeah, now we're in the color dungeon. Since I spent 10 rupees with that fishing mistake earlier, then I'm gonna grab like the left column as well. Oh my goodness. This is the slowest collection in the universe here. I grabbed too many, but that's okay. Better too many than too little. Also, yo, Zoomerang, wasting time with the back boost. Ah. So yeah, one of my PBs, I actually forgot to get this key, which finally like kind of recently beat that PB after like 5 years, but Yeah, I lost like 25 seconds to like not getting that key. It's pretty funny. Because then this, or the door, the next door I'm gonna unlock was locked, and I was like, wait, what? Well, yeah, so whenever doors are shutting or opening, you can also jump during the door lag. So I was able to get closer to the boss there, the mini boss there. And yeah, I was able to get closer to the mini boss there, so I was able to spam him down with powder before he started moving and freezing me there. So I hard reset here to to reset the game's SRAM. So what's it called? So those that rupee cache room was reset after hard resetting. So I save and quit, and then I hard reset after. So otherwise, yeah, that room would have been empty this time. And yeah, because of that, then yeah, you can quickly get to over 300 rupees, because we need 300 to learn Song 3. Oh, this is egregious RNG. What is that? Oh, he he woke up right before I picked him up, like... Oh my gosh. I thought I grabbed him because I pressed A, like, around that time, but... Oh, whoops. Yeah, like there, like when that door was shutting, I jumped through the door, like. You can also, like, charge your... If you have boots equipped, you can also charge your dash during the door lag, too. Got good RNG on that fight. Oh, I should have asked people to pick between red and blue tunic. If you can hear me right now, I guess y'all can type something. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick blue real quick. And, yeah, not dawdle, since... stuff. Kyle said red. I just heard it now, so... Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't even think about it, because, yeah, since there was no, like, bid war, donation bid war, or anything, then... Yeah, I just didn't even think about, like, choosing between red and blue. Ah, what is this? Yeah, it's this 3-tile jump. I'm not a fan of. So, signpost maze, oh my gosh. Alright, so it's a little sloppy, but that's okay. So, can skip needing the hook shot here with that, jump across these, 4 tiles. So, really don't want to accidentally double read a sign. It's like the kind of scary, so I'm like making sure to dismiss the text box with like 1 press. I'm using B particularly since have boots on B currently. So I'm also just holding it to dash like right after. Alright, I'm gonna equip the feather here to not get hit. Oh, another flashing lights warning as well. Since we're on 30 FPS, it might not actually look that bad, but I don't know, so we'll see. So yeah, so 300 rupees. Yeah, because it's like constantly like flashing like black and white, like aggressively, compared to right now, compared to probably what y'all see, is like probably not that bad, but... Yeah, red tunic adds the knockback effect, so some enemies that you don't kill get extended iframes, and because of that, the Dungeon 5 boss can be RNG dependent, whether you'll 2-cycle him or not 2-cycle him, if you have the red tunic. Or in some other categories, if you have Piece of Power, that also does it. Alright, so gotta make sure not to forget this one heart piece that's really out of the way. Wart. The Wart cameo. And yeah, so the red tunic actually, just like Piece of Power, does increase Link's speed for lifting pots. Like he'll lift up or lift up objects faster, like pots and rocks and stuff, when you have level 1 bracelet. But it doesn't stack with level 2 bracelet though, so which will be going to Dungeon 6 pretty soon. So like I think in tasks, like red tunic is slightly faster, but then real-time runs, it's like you'll usually average being about 10 seconds faster with blue, so we usually use blue in runs. Alright, barrel roll. Rolling in. And yeah, on a lot of enemies, the level 2 sword doesn't stack with red tunic. It stacks with so the Moldworm phase of the nightmare fight, it stacks there. And I think there's a couple other things it stacks, but I think the rest are not relevant to the route of this run. So yeah, that should have been the final picture, I think, if I recall correctly. What am I doing? Alright. And then yeah, so Armos Maze. You're gonna be trying to bump some of the Armoses out of the way with the shield. And should be the final seashell as well, assuming I didn't miss anything coming up here. Ouch. Good thing I had blue tunic there, because those guys do 2 hearts of damage normally. But blue tunic just halves the damage you take, so it is safer too because of human error. Oh my gosh, the Zol! I spawned that one early on the bottom. Get into a little mosh pit there with those guys. Yeah, usually you don't want to hang too far left so that you don't spawn that guy, but so get to see the not as cool trick, I guess, of just spamming this guy down with arrows, but yeah. I think I was supposed to be jumping more when shooting him also, because if I recall correctly, I think the arrow spawns closer when you're jumping. Could be wrong about that, but I jumped over the stun pretty much, but anyway, yeah, the sword. I think the sword strats in general were pretty cool. You would do sword strats with red tunic, which actually it is a bit faster with red there. Oh my gosh, all the items are not in like the normal spot, so my muscle memory was all weird. And then yeah, can just take damage through this Armos as well. Or if your health is really low, then you can just use the boomerang to kill it as well. Or wait, kill it? Or stun it? Stun it, I think. My bad. Not kill. And stun it and walk through it, pretty much. And then yeah, fortunately, since I have the boomerang in this category, oh, whoops. Since I want to equip boomerang here anyway, then can just heal off of this anti-fairy. Just convenient. Compared to other categories where you either won't be able to heal or you would need to visit a fairy out of the way or something. So yeah, blowing up all those Zols to open up the room, and then just holding up and left here to skip through here, and hoping to not get hit. Because yeah, depending on the RNG of those sparky things, they you'll usually get hit somewhere between 0 and 3 times, so I got hit once. Which in this category, like, doesn't really matter, because, like, yeah, because I was able to get to full health. Whereas compared to other categories, like any percent no woob or something, like, you're often, like, coming into this dungeon with, like, 2.5 hearts, so... Or, less if you made a mistake, so, can be dangerous. Less if you make mistakes, or sometimes you can get sniped by one of those, like, bomb fairies out in the overworld as well, and, like, lose a heart from that. For, like, no reason, so yeah, stuff like that. So you can do a couple super jumps here to, basically do this part of the dungeon backwards. And then have to throw a pot to get that, nightmare key. And then you can do, it's called a shack jump, so you can do a unclipped super jump if you're beside an interactable object. So there, the key block, while I have 0 keys, I can jump there. You do with, like, push blocks and, like, rocks and stuff as well. Alright, how many tries for horse heads am I getting? What do y'all think? Second try. Nope. Alright, 5th try, so... Yeah, it's like a 1 in 4 chance to have both, horse heads be upright, so... Yeah, not the worst. Oh, I spawned that... spawned those last 2 guys kind of late. That's okay. And then, there's a whiz robe here that we want to bomb. And, if you can get the bomb, like, below him or directly beside him, you can, not have the bomb push him into the pit. So, you can save a little bit of time, because he'll die a bit faster. And then, yeah, here... Sorry, I was, like, focusing a bit. Yeah, before the boss spawns in here, Facade, then, his hurt box is still active, so you can, get three free bombs in, and, turn this fight into a 2-cycle instead of a 5-cycle there. And then everyone's favorite trick that, saves all the time. I'm just kidding. Alright, and I'm gonna try to bomb trigger here to skip the owl again. So yeah, it's another, like, 2 seconds time save. So, flashing lights warning again for the this cutscene. Also, the meter filling here is RNG as well. That was, like, decently fast. I think you can range something like 5 seconds, so it's, like, pretty big. Sometimes the bar will, like, stop for a bit and just, like, wait a little too. But it was, like, constantly moving, even though it, like, slowed down. Yeah, every time that you... these Seashell Mansion visits, you have, like, RNG with, like, the bar moving. So yeah, level 2 sword get. And, you can spam jump underneath here to, move a little faster, horizontally. And also to jump up out of the water, of course. So, my least favorite dungeon in this category, Dungeon 5. It's my favorite dungeon in, like, most other categories, but... Ooh, nice RNG on that Helmosaur. So if he moves to the right, then your Spin Slash can kill him. If you have full health, then, sometimes your Sword Beam can also kill him if you get, like, bad RNG, but... Since in the overworld I took 1 hit, then I'm not at full health. So first off, I need to kill all these guys and collect any drops that they have. Spawn the key, and then, I wanna grab this key while screen transitioning there. And yeah, if you grab this item on the same frame that you're screen transitioning, then Flink. Okay, second try. Not bad. So yeah, if you collect both on the or yeah, if you collect it on that screen, then it's registered as the hookshot, because you that's where you fight Master Stalfos 4 and get the hookshot there. So there's each of the rooms has their own like item ID associated to it. So yeah, so that trick is pixel perfect setup, but then it's also 50-50 frame rule dependent whether it'll work or not, even if you hit the trick, because since the game is checking if Link is interacting with items every other frame, then if you get the off frame, then even if you execute it correctly, if you get like the off frame, then it'll still just not work. It loses about 15 seconds per try as well, so you know, can be a run killer in this category if you're like, you know, those runs where you get it like 6th try or something. So yeah, my current PB was 2nd try, so yeah, I think that technically killed the sub hour 20 for me, getting it 2nd try, but yeah. That's okay. I'll do better. So there's other things I could have done better in that PB. Alright, so yeah, you can, if you clip into the block there, you can, like, spam the hookshot to, to go right through it and skip, like, a chunk of this dungeon. Oh yeah, and earlier, I overkilled Master Stalfos 1, and, if you kill him before he runs away, then his, he'll drop a key. So I had an extra key to use there before this, boss fight. So yeah, this fight, if you had Red Tunic, could be RNG dependent, whether you can 2-cycle or not, because if he spawns close to you here, then the extra iframes you get with Red Tunic, then you might not be able to get 4 hits in. And he takes 8 hits to kill, no matter what your sword strength is. So even with like level 1 sword, or you know, Red Tunic plus Piece of Power plus level 2 sword. So and yeah, he spawned close to me both times there, so I would have, for sure, lost time on that fight if I had Red Tunic. Assuming I got the same RNG, but... And then, yeah, once you do more than, I forget if it's 5 or 6 damage, then, there's also RNG on the next cycles afterwards when you pull the snake out of the wall. You might get a fake snake that that will like crawl around the room for a bit and then eventually explode. So in addition to losing time from like the extra cycle, then you can also like lose more time from like, I think it's a 50-50 whether you get the fake snake or not. So which means that you have to do another cycle while waiting for the snake to explode and all that. So yeah. Alright, so Swag Cave Part 2. Oh, I think I paused the frame too late. Yep, I would have fallen in the pit there. Oh, that's really unlucky. Wow. Alright, so... I've got, this bomb trigger here to get this heart piece. I don't even remember the intended way to get that anymore. Alright, obstacle skip part 2. Alright, the run is valid now. Alright, so gonna be doing a trick that can kill runs. Sometimes. It's a little easier in Hundo because we don't have Bow Wow with us here. But the rooster skip, so I'll try going for it unbuffered, but if I can't, then I will... Oh, never mind, I screwed up the opener, so I'm gonna start buffering. This might be really bad. Is that gonna... Dear God. Please don't fall in the hole, Link. Alright. Oh my gosh. This pause was so early. This last one. It's fine. After I said how I was gonna go for it unbuffered, but yeah. As soon as I screwed up the opener and was forced to do 3 jumps, then I was like, alright, well, never mind. This is too awkward. So yeah, there's 1 frame Link can jump when the hookshot comes back to him. So we can do a buffered setup to make it an easy trick though. So if you open the save quit menu up to when the hookshot comes back and it's like touching Link's nose, then might have seen me doing like opening and closing the map as well. So every pause buffer with save and quit and with your item, with your equips menu, advances the game 1 frame at a time, and then every map buffer you do advances the game 4 frames at a time. So yeah, so we get to the frame where it's like touching Link's nose, and then we yeah, and then we map buffer to advance it 4 more frames, and that brings you to the frame. And yeah, so that's the regular rooster skip there. So yeah, early rooster skip, since you don't have hookshot before Dungeon 4, you would do a completely different method. That's like... Oh my gosh. I missed the text skip there. So I wanted to... Yeah, skip the text and then equip the boomerang here to get this key. And then can diagonal boomerang to kind of cheese this part. And then level 2 shield, or mirror shield, which we will never use in the run. Oh yeah, so gonna be trying to do 4 bomb triggers here for the pillars as well, because they're tied to a cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna just not do that. Whatever. Do naked super jump there, because it's a pushable block. Yeah, I should have just went to do the pit buffer there right away. That's okay. That last one was, or the third one was a little bit of a struggle. And then, yeah, can super jump here to cheese another section of the dungeon, pretty much. And yeah, so already knocked the, dropped the 4th floor into the 3rd floor here, and gonna be going for a trick called Goomba Surf. Oh, give me that. Alright, slow first try. That's really lucky. So yeah, so you can super jump onto the Goomba and bounce to get to the upper floor there, which, it's a 1 in 4 chance for him to move to the right, so... He gave me an up movement first and then a right movement second, so... That's why I said slow first try. It was, 2 rolls, probably. And yeah, since I didn't visit a screen with the warp tile since the last time I save and quit, then, what's it called? You could shoot projectiles through the floor there and like screen wrap it to hit the boss off screen, so I stun locked him with the hook shot. If I had full health going into that fight, I could have used the sword beams from the level 2 sword as well, instead of switching items. So yeah, so chase the evil eagle. And then something's about to happen to Marin. I think Matt's had some spoilers. Is that right? Alright, Marin, come here. Uh-oh. I wanted to do this for the swag, but losing time for swag, it's not good. Alright, shoot. Oh my goodness, man. I swear I'm gonna get it. Oh my gosh. I'm either like 1 frame early or like 1 frame late. It's crazy. Alright. There you go. It's a Zoomerang. Which would have been a very small time save, but instead I just lost 1 billion there to failing it a lot, but hey, that happens, I guess. John Zelda. What was I gonna say? So, flashing lights warning again, for the final mad batter of the run. So, you get the powder upgrade. Well, yeah, I grabbed extra bombs in right before Goomba Surf, so just in case, because I did waste. I know I wasted at least 1 bomb. Like, I should have probably been fine on bombs routing, but yeah, it's wasted like a fraction of a second to grab 10 bombs. So, oh my gosh, I got 8, and it's crazy. All right, so bomb trigger here for. To open Dungeon 8 instead of playing Song 3. Even though I actually have Song 3 in this category, but it's still faster to do this. And, yeah, you can run through his head as his neck is extending out. Also, if you bomb trigger to wake him up, he has 1 health, but, even if you kill him, he'll be back the next time you come on that screen. Which is interesting. Oh, what? Jerk. Alright, so there's a 2 pixel wide window to do a bookshot clip, so... Well, yeah, so... Tech called bookshot, so if you have hookshot on B, feather on A, then, if you press both on the same frame, when Link, hooks onto something that pulls him in, then, he gets pulled in, twice as fast. So... With that, I was able to do, like, I was able to space myself to clip through the side of the key block without a key, and yeah, get to Blano here, and then since you have level 2 sword, you can kill him in 2 spin slashes, which is nice. And then one of the most epic tricks in the game, lava swim. I did equip my sword there, because, 50-50, sub-pixel dependent. You may not swim in the lava, and Link might just, like, infinitely, like, drown in the lava. Then you can soft-lock yourself if you don't have, feather equipped. So, if you, swing your sword as you're transitioning, then, Link will guaranteed have the correct sub-pixels to not soft-lock there. Yeah, then Q-Ball refight, even though I skipped them in Dungeon 4. So yeah, because of level 2 sword again, can kill him in 2 hits. And then we've got the Roomba room, so pushing the rolling rock to fill out all the holes so that we can spawn the boss key here. And yeah, there's a ton of different patterns you can do to solve that as well. And then yeah, you want to jump near where the chest is spawning as well. So can super jump to cheese this whole section. And then yeah, you got like the second worst spawn there out of 4. Ooh, frame perfect text skip there. So I opened the save clip menu on the same frame that the my last shot hit him to kill him, and save 3 seconds skipping his text there if you get it frame perfect. Since every extra pause buffer you do costs 2 seconds, then if you're 1 frame early, then you can save time still, but if you're more than 1 frame early, then you lose time. But I got it frame perfect there. That was a good 1 cycle too. Alright, so heading to the finale. I forgot how long, like, the end is here, actually. I really don't know the time. Like 5 minutes, like less than 5 minutes, maybe. 3 minutes, 5 minutes? I actually don't know. It's a kind of low number, though. Yeah, this game has so much tech. I've been just like talking about stuff I'm doing like constantly, like barely reading chat at all as well because of that. And actually, there's an app that I use on my phone called Ballbuster, so I actually have to minimize the chat here too. So there's an app that we use to know how to manip the second phase of the final boss, the Aghanim phase. So, you know, Link to the Past with getting blue balls, then yeah, we can manip him to get 0, to give you 0 blue balls. The first 2 cycles, or first 2 hits, he's like guaranteed to give you an energy ball, and then for his last 2 hits, every cycle is 50-50 for energy ball or blue ball, but we have a way to manip it in most categories. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I was talking through the song, whoops. Disgraced our national anthem. So, pattern here if you don't read the book with the magic lens. Left, left, up, right, right, up, left, up. In this category, I actually got the magic lens, but that was to spawn the moblin where I traded for the boomerang. So, gonna match bombs here to bomb trigger, which skips 12 seconds of text and causes the music to not play, because the music rolls RNG as well in this game. So it makes him consistently spawn in this spot, and you can set up to hit his very bottom pixel with your sword out, and you can stunlock him there without using the powder to defeat him. And yeah, so I'm trying to not move diagonally on purpose, otherwise it'll screw up the manip here. Okay. So yeah, so I manip for 0 blue balls there, by being in certain horizontal coordinates. And then yeah, you can stunlock the Moldorm phase by... Before he starts moving, you can just like spam your sword. And then okay, I think that's three frames away. Which is slower, but it's easier to tell. What? That wasn't it? Oh. Alright, never mind then. What? Oh, also I should have kept the Ocarina equipped there. Alright, well, so I guess you get to see the backup of one-hit killing the boss. Time is gonna come up when the stairs appear near the middle of the room, and Link goes up the stairs, and then the screen's gonna fade to white when he hits the top of the stairs, and that'll be time. Alright, so I gave this guy the work. And... time. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, sorry I didn't get to show the skip for the Death Eye skip at the end, but... I gotta look at that again later, because not sure why that didn't work. Yo, thanks for the GGs, y'all. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, if you want to shoot me a follow, MattRyan_Ford522 on all of the socials, and what's it called? Yeah, so you won't see the last of me yet. Yeah, I'll be back on was it the 10th for yeah, I'll be back on the 10th for Donkey Kong Country 2, and for the run on the 29th, I need to hit up Zell about that, because stuff came up, but... or whoever. We'll sort that out. But anyways, I will catch y'all later.